Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to the channel. In today's video I'd like to go over my first impressions of Paper Mario the Origami King. I'm gonna keep this as brief as possible because making it too long will lead into review territory, and I don't want that as I will be releasing a full review after completing the game. Now that's not to say that from this video you can't determine whether this game is for you or not, so I hope you'll sit back, relax, and enjoy. Thus far, I have put in over 25 hours into the game, and I've gotta say, I'm absolutely loving every minute of it. Visually, the game is stunning, each area having its own character and elements that help them to stand out in their own unique way. The level of detail through the papercraft is astonishing, with so many layers being used to give this game a lot of rich depth, not to mention that each surface has its own texture, giving a sense of a world crafted by real hands. This visual element is helped by the confetti mechanic, where you will fill holes with the little bits that you collect throughout the experience. Behind each hole, you can see the framework of the almost papier-mâché-like world that you explore. The lighting in this game is some of the best I've seen on Switch, and ranks among the best I've ever seen, period. Casting real-time shadows of sprites and even confetti, which can't be an easy feat, as the confetti itself has its own physics engine, which is beautiful to watch react to specific surfaces. The sprites in this game are as fantastically rendered as they were in Color Splash. In previous games, the characters felt a little stiff, whilst in Origami King and Color Splash, their actual form feels like paper, showing the flimsy nature of paper situationally. The story is straightforward enough, being reminiscent of a Bowser plot, but it's the way that it unfolds that is so magnificent. You meet a few teammates throughout the experience that bring their own character and elements to both the battles and the dialogue, which brings me to the writing. The Origami King has to have some of, if not the finest in the series, in my opinion. Each inhabitant of the game has their own character, which gives the world a robust and alive feel. Throughout the game, you have to find toads that have been turned into all matter of origami. Some don't have a lot to say, but most will give you a vocal or non-vocal chuckle, while some had me laugh out loud. But many of the sprites have great contextual dialogue to their area or situation, which I have enjoyed very much. I particularly have been enjoying the banter with the sidekicks you pick up throughout the experience. One of my favorite aspects of the writing is in the attention to references, both Nintendo and pop culture related, which have had me smiling and laughing from the very beginning. Now let's talk gameplay, of which the game has a few facets. Firstly, the overworld exploration. Origami King has a somewhat linear flow, but within each area there is a considerable amount to explore, with nooks and crannies aplenty, which you will have to uncover to find some of the many toads and secrets to uncover in order to increase Mario's HP and power. You also can achieve 100% completion by doing so, as well as filling in all the holes that the world presents. This is for all the completionists in the audience. You get a nice big banner when you have completed any one of these objectives, which I find very helpful to know when each area is complete. Gaining power in this game not only affects performance in battle, but also allows you to destroy weaker enemies in the overworld, giving the gameplay some aspects seen in Super Paper Mario, which is a nice touch to increase the flow of the game. Personally, I'm really enjoying the battle system, which seems to be the most controversial aspect of this game. To put it simply, most battles will have Mario at the center stage on a dartboard-like platform that is surrounded by bleachers that start out empty, but fill up with all the toads you find throughout your journey, which play more than an aesthetic purpose. I'll elaborate more on that in a moment. But the gameplay, like most Nintendo games, starts out quite easy. The objective in these battles is to move the tiles within an allotted set of turns, within a time limit. At first you have no need to worry about the time because it's much like a paint by numbers, with the difficulty ramping up as you progress, adding more enemies to the board and enemies with more unique and tricky aspects. Coins are a pivotal element in this game, the brunt of which you earn from properly solving the battle puzzles and defeating without taking damage. Though there are a myriad of other ways. Do all of these things and you'll find yourself with a huge piggy bank. Luckily, there are a few ways you can spend your riches, which will oftentimes leave you pretty broke. Buying items range from hundreds to 8,000, I think, is the most expensive thing I've seen so far, but we've still got quite a bit of ways to go in the game, so it could increase tremendously. As the game's difficulty goes up, adding often needed extra time to your battle clock takes hundreds of coins for any significant increase. And remember all those toads I was talking about earlier? Well, they fill up the bleachers and can be paid to help out. Depending on how much you pay yields different levels of help in both normal and boss battles, ranging from solving parts of the puzzle to giving health and items, with the bare minimum being a horde of toads throwing their garbage and stadium treats at enemies to provide some extra damage. Boss battles flip the script, putting Mario on the outside of the ring, with the boss in the middle, with the objective being to figure out the strategy for the boss, while also figuring out the most beneficial path to the boss. Every boss has their own unique strategy, and with pads like attack boost and extra turns, it can become a puzzle-driven game of chess meets backgammon. The last thing I want to bring up, and it's one of my favorite aspects of the game, the music. The music in this game is insane, providing a huge amount of variety. Every location has unique tunes, even the battle tunes reflect the area's theme, which is a lovely touch. There are so many tracks I love in this game, to the point that I find it to be one of the most consistent soundtracks in recent memory, in my opinion. It's been hard to lock down my favorite tune, but I look forward to seeing what else the game offers. But my favorite tune so far is the event battle score, featuring some serious shredding. Nintendo, you need to give this person and the people involved with the music a nice raise. All in all, I'm having a blast with this game. Everything from the graphics and characters to the plot, gameplay, and music are on a level that make me happy as a fan. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that it gave you a nice look at this latest installment of Paper Mario. With that, I thank you all for joining me today and hope to see you soon for my full in-depth review of the game once I complete it. Though in a way, this video could serve as a mini review. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you think of Paper Mario Origami King. And feel free to peruse my channel, because there's more content like it. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next.